What's up, Berserker Patriot Store family? So, right now, just randomly, off the cuff, we're gonna come out here. If you're in Florida, this specific video is for if you're in Florida. Look, you got shit like this all over Florida. In an urban warfare, urban combat situation, you need to survive and stuff like that. See this? This comes out of palm trees, okay? You need to get a fire going. Try to find some of this. It's on the top of all of these palm trees. You'll find it in the top of any palm trees, on the ground, all over the place. Squirrels like to make nests out of it. You can grab a dry palm boot, dry palm. You want to just start in the fire. Start in the fire, okay? I'm randomly walking around, scoping out things that I see on the ground. So we're in an urban environment. Shit just hit the fan, and I need to eat. And I'm in Florida. I need to keep the bugs away from me tonight. There's no troops in this area yet, but there's no power. So I'm walking around. Oop, beautiful. So look at this old piece of rope right here. See those strands? Man, that could come in very handy. So I'm actually gonna leave this right here. Right here. We're gonna come grab this metal bowl. I'll dig a hole and show you how to make a rocket fire in the next video. It's kind of windy out right now, but that's all right. That works. We can go with the wind, right? So this is the Gerber. This is the more budget-friendly Gerber fixed blade. Comes with built-in ferrocerium. Boop, right there. Has a striking pad right on the back of it here. So far, I haven't had any problems with this knife. This is a very decent knife for a budget knife if you don't know what you're doing. So I'm gonna take this stuff here that I had. Now in the bottom of this bowl right here, because I got all kinds of these metal bowls for different things, is a bunch of, from the past, citronella wax, okay? I'm gonna show you another thing you can do. A lot of people use petroleum and cotton. Well, citronella wax is very flammable, it burns longer, and it keeps the bugs away, okay? This is for when you're not having to worry about troops on the ground out here seeing what you're doing. You're just trying to survive right now, okay? So I'm gonna drop that in here. I'm gonna take my ferrocerium rod. I'm gonna take my little knife. And boom! Just that quick. See how easy that was? Just that quick. That shit will just explode on you. So, you can take tufts of this stuff. Now I'll throw that bigger piece on there that's super dried out. But do you see how quick that just sparked up? Like it was nothing. Just that quick. Boom, you got a fire ready. And you're gonna make it through the night. You're gonna cook your fish. You're gonna cook whatever you got to cook. And it's gonna work out for you. So let's get that put out. That stuff burned up real quick. That's why I grabbed handfuls of it. Now, this rope here, see how it frays off and comes off at the ends? I'm just gonna take and I'm gonna cut down that end. And I'm gonna spread it apart like this. Now, we're gonna try that one. I have several different ferrocerium rods. This is not my favorite one, but this is a great striker. Boom. Just that quick and easy. If you have the proper tools, a lot of people have a problem starting fires with the ferrocerium because they're just trying to use any random piece of metal they find. When there are strikers that are for ferro rods. So, in the next video, I'm going to show you how to use, say you don't have this, okay, you don't have access to any of this dry palm stuff. I'm telling you right now, dry palm, anything debris, is some of the best stuff that you can start a fire with. It's easy as crap, shit just lights up, as you just saw, boom, real quick. The rope lights up, it starts to burn really good, really fast. The rope burns a bit longer, just some random old piece of dry rope that I found. And a lot of you get wet stuff. You get alive. You find branches that are alive still. That shit's not going to start up unless you got a flame going to it for a while, okay? Because it's still wet and the moisture has to release. Plus, it's loud. You don't want to burn wet. It's loud. Pop, pop, crackle, pop. Smoke's really bad. Now, I'm going to make another video where you're just trying to start a fire to where it's a smokeless fire, which is pretty simple once you've done it as much as I have. I used to teach survival courses here in Florida. I still do. I just don't charge for it anymore. I don't have a company that does that now. I do it for free. But there's little things you can learn just watching this video, and not getting out and trying it though isn't worth it, because you can buy all of this stuff you want. You can buy everything you want to buy and have it sitting in a storage room somewhere, but you've never used it, then you're going to have problems. Okay, when it comes down to it and shit hits the fan, you're going to have problems. You're not going to know what you're doing. The majority of the time that you're out here trying to survive, your heart rate's going to be over 160, which means your brain's going to be doing weird things, your hands are going to be shaking, your adrenaline's going to be going, and your brain isn't going to be thinking the right way. Not like it is right now when you're thinking, okay, I need this is what I'll do with this, and you're thinking about it. Well, you have time to think about it right now. You won't have time to think about it in an extreme situation. Okay, just giving you a little advice from someone that's had to survive the majority of their life any way I can. Now, I've lived in the woods, you know, been homeless, lived in the woods, had to survive in modern day life. It's a little easier for me. I was also in the Boy Scouts growing up all my life. My dad was a troop leader. We did a lot of camping, a lot of survival stuff. I've gone out into the middle of the woods in a place called Pikeville, Tennessee, and literally lived in the middle of the woods for 3 years with no electricity, no nothing. Survivalist training for 3 years straight. So I know I can survive when it happens, when everything goes down. I know what animals I can eat and what I can't eat. I know what fish I can eat and what fish I can't eat. People talk about, well, you can't always find food to hunt. Man, if you can't catch at least one fish a day in Florida, then there's something wrong. There's something seriously wrong. It's just common sense, bro. I'm gonna do many different videos on ways to fish without a fishing pole, and things you can do to catch fish, crabs, lobsters, all kinds of other stuff that's super high in calories and protein and everything that you need. Because we don't have farms just everywhere all over the world, right? Like, most of you don't even have a farm anywhere near where you live anymore. Most places are making farms illegal. So it's not like you're just going to be able to pick food off the ground and out of trees, because we don't have any real agriculture. Everybody says we want to preserve agriculture, but nobody's preserving our food land. They're shutting it down and stealing it from us instead. So you need to know other ways to eat and other ways to survive. I love you guys. I hope you have a very blessed day, and I hope you're all safe out here.